Hello and welcome to the McCourt College Experience Podcast. With Yeshiva Week coming to an end and the new semester at Yeshiva University beginning, this episode begins Season 2 of our podcast series. We can't wait to share with you our Divrei Torah for Parshat Mishpatim, some singing, and a Devar Torah from our special guest this week, Rabbi Yehuda Willig. Without further ado, let's get to the Torah. All right, Simcha, you are on.
And this week's Parsha talks about into many of the laws. I believe Judaism has two major categories, laws and stories. The laws are what makes us who we are. And this week's Parsha talks about lots of laws, Evet Ivri. A slave that is brought because he did something improper is brought for 6 years. On the 7th year, he can go free. However, if he really loves his owner, he has this opportunity to continue to remain a part of the family. As the Torah notes, the master notes his year and remains a slave forever. Another important fact is that later in the Torah, it states that you are obligated to bring him meat, wine, grain, as well as other things. Hence the mitzvah of an Evet Ivri, and the halacha behind it is very kind towards the slave and give him multiple opportunities to sustain himself. The Torah wants to show us that need to treat the Evet Ivri as much as dignity as we could and do value their work extremely high level.
Yasher Koch. All right, Danny, here we go.
The holiday Purim coming up soon. Haman was ancient Persia viceroy destroying Jewish people. He failed and get killed. Trying to kill us because we are different. Our food, our language, our clothes. The Jewish people were a minority in Persia. We learned this minorities to protect it. Treat people are different from us with respect.
Yasher Koch, Danny. Avrami, we're recording now, okay?
Good. Parshat Mishpatim begins with the law of Evet Ivri. This is strange. Am Yisrael escaped Mitzrayim. Why is it Torah? We want Jewish slaves. We want to be free. There's two things. First, sometimes you don't want to be free. It's easier to be a slave to someone else. Second, after we were slaves in Mitzrayim, we're learning how to see slaves very, very, very differently. When life was difficult for people, we didn't want to be the bad things that people did to us when they were in power. We want to be better to our slaves. We were slaves in Mitzrayim.
Good.
Very good?
Good. Shkoch.
My cousin!
This is Rabbi Willig. He's a social work student at doing his field work at
Where are you doing your work while there? Oh, very good. Yeah. This is just
How are we doing today?
My cousin alive.
Look alive. Now I need everyone to sit here nicely. Everyone has to sit nicely here. Come on.
Right?
And if you because we have you have to sit over here. It's nice. No, JJ, right? Jonah.
I'm Jonah.
Jonah, come sit over here.
Real grandmother.
By the way, I forgot to
What's your name again? Daniel.
Maybe I forgot to
Max. Daniel. Did I say, Max, that I have a friend? Let me call him now. His name is Max Daniels.
This is Josh Daniels.
Max, let's see if we can get him.
here. Or Jack Daniels.
And guess what? Well, he lives in Israel.
Wow.
Okay, so everybody say, if he picks up, we're going to say, hello, Max Daniels. Okay, what's that?
Can we say
You may not pick up. Okay, we're going to say, hello, Max Daniels. Right?
Hello?
Hello, Max Daniels.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. Hello, Max Daniels.
Hello. To what do I owe this,
Well, actually,
Okay, so Rav Daniels, I'm sitting here together with a group of students at McCourt. McCourt is a very special program of students at Yeshiva University, top students.
Whoa.
Stop
Okay.
it.
Stop it.
Students.
Stop it. We are number one.
One of them is my cousin.
Well, I mean, Rebbe, if they're with you, then I have no doubt in my mind.
And I'm going through the Talmidim here. I've never met some of them before. One name is Max. And the guy next to Max, his name is Daniel.
Last name different.
That's hysterical.
And I said, we must call Max Daniel. And that's what Max, can you share a piece of music for our
From the Wu-Tang
Talmidim?
Clan?
Max is a noted musician
From where? Which band?
from the land of Israel.
Which band? Moshav band?
Not the Moshav band?
Shlomo Katz band?
Shlomo Katz band, no. He's a music therapist, noted throughout the world.
Can I see him in person?
Can you see him in person? He lives in Israel.
No, can you show? I want to see you.
You want to FaceTime him?
Yeah.
Do you have FaceTime?
No, I have WhatsApp, have
I
FaceTime.
do. Now it's not the greatest time for a face.
Oh, it's not the greatest time for FaceTime.
Yeah.
Do you want to sing one niggin for us, Max Daniels?
Later.
Singing Megan. This is putting me on the spot, Rebbe.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Pressure.
Should we sing it together? Should I say recommend the niggin?
I think together would be the better option here.
Misha, 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 Misha. Max, thank you so much for joining us for this year. Max Daniels. I hope that we'll have a chance to speak more later.
Always a pleasure to see you. Come over my phone. Thank you.
Okay, everyone think about it, Max Daniels.
Have a great night, Max.
Okay. Now we can start the shoot.
Oh.
Okay.
So how do you know my cousin? How do you know my cousin?
Now, Max Daniels.
Tell how we are cousins.
Everyone should know that Yudi is my cousin.
We're cousins!
Hey, watching the guy.
That's the first thing I need to teach you.
My grandmother and
So you
my
kind of
grandmother.
like blood and non blood related, kind of.
We're not cousins.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I-
Now, shh. I want to talk to you about Purim.
Oh.
Twin.
We need
Purim.
to discuss Purim.
Purim.
Because Purim is very soon.
2 months. Approximately.
Less than 2 months.
Wow.
Purim, yep.
And I have a question that is a very difficult question.
Yeah.
The question is like this. Haman wanted everyone to bow down to him. Everyone say boo, Haman, boo!
Yeah.
Haman wanted everyone to bow down to him. And everyone bowed down to Haman.
Except my grandfather.
Except one person.
Mordecai.
Who knows who that
My
was?
lady.
Oh, Mordecai.
Mordecai, very good.
He was in Mordecai Eliezer, so my grandfather also. Yeah,
Nachman say they didn't bow down.
his namesake, sorry.
Mordecai has started.
Unbelievable!
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow.
Everyone else
Wow.
bowed down.
Oh wow. Is it wow?
And the question is,
Stop it.
why did it bow down?
3 reasons. 2 reasons, actually. 2 reasons.
Yes, Menachem!
2 reasons that come to mind first. First of all, he's trying to show that he won't recruit anymore.
What?
Ooh.
In the Medrash.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Menachem Aren's quoting the words of Chazal who say that really who was boss?
Mordechai.
Mordechai was boss.
Mordecai.
Mordechai.
Brilliant, man.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I don't believe you.
Jonah, brilliant answer by Menachem Aaron. What's your second answer?
That's a little more confusing, but I heard that he was from Shir Binyamin, and Binyamin didn't bow down by Esau. Muhammad's son. No, that's the one then.
Menachem Aaron. You could give the class.
Okay. Times
Third answer, Menachem Aaron.
it's a famous meditated Korean chain on the Korean necklace or so necklace, I don't remember which one is that.
What did the necklace say?
Words I don't remember.
Very good.
Thank you.
Ooh la la.
Is there someone else who wants to give an answer?
Of course.
Maybe I could
How come
give.
Mordechai didn't bow down to Haman?
Maybe I should give an answer.
Next year you want.
Maybe like the Torah not say it thing. Maybe.
Why? Why?
That what?
Torah not say
He had
it.
an idol on
not
him.
down to the king or anything.
Yeah.
Torah says not to do it.
Not do it.
Very good, Dan.
He had an idol on him, and
He had an island. Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Very good. So I see
Well, you didn't answer
that we have some very brilliant students here. And the answer seems to be exactly what you said.
Thank you.
That, especially the third point, which Yeshua, right?
right.
Yeshua said that Haman wasn't just asking people to bow down. Haman was trying to create a situation of avodah zarah.
Oh, you did answer me more.
Avodah zarah. Chas v'shalom, idolatry. And the Gemara says that when it comes to mitzvos, there are 3 mitzvos that a Jew could never do.
Ooh, no.
Never. He even has to die rather than do those 3 averos. What are those 3 averos? Avodah zarah, shvichas damim,
Yeah.
right? 3 things that a Jew cannot do no matter what. No matter what. Avodah zarah is on that list.
Yep.
Even if Haman's going to kill Mordechai,
Kill him.
Mordechai felt couldn't bow down. Don't do avodah zarah. Now everyone here thinks that's a nice story, but what does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me?
You're born David Levy.
What does that have to do with me? It's a nice story. It's a nice story, but what does that have to do with me? And I want to tell you what it has to do with you. You think it's not practical?
No.
It is practical.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you why it's practical. It's very tricky. The Gemara teaches that the Gemara teaches that when we talk about avodah zarah, we often think of avodah zarah like a big statue, someone who claims that he's God. But actually, the Gemara teaches avodah zarah can also refer to, if not literally, figuratively. You know what that means? Meaning it's not actually mamish avodah zarah, but it's like avodah zarah. Anytime you do something which is like an avera, where you give respect to something which is wrong and incorrect, that's false. So let me give you an example. Does anyone follow football?
Unfortunately, yes.
What?
Yeah.
Football.
See.
Football,
Yes.
Has anyone ever heard of a guy? There's a guy named Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah. I did.
Yeah. Football.
Heard of him?
I did.
He's
Yes.
quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Chief.
Yes.
Football.
Correct.
Does anyone have Patrick Mahomes hanging on their wall
No.
in their house?
I'm more of a Tom Brady kind of person.
Oh. Do you have him hanging on your wall?
I wish.
Oh.
I want to address that wish. Max, listen carefully. What happens when a person puts Tom Brady on their wall?
Yeah.
It's like putting Haman with a cross.
I have a question.
Like. Meaning to say, it's like, come on. Meaning to say that sometimes we get confused and we give too much importance to things in this world that are really not important.
I have a question also. Follow.
We give too much power to things in this world.
What do you mean power?
Strong.
We give tremendous power to these football players. We give them money, honor, fame, glory. The list goes on. And what happens is, it almost becomes like Avodah Zarah, where we bow down to Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady!
He's old.
Yeah.
Harvey.
No.
Patrick Mahomes! CeeDee Lamb!
Follow. I follow, Bye.
And the problem is that the real things we should be honoring and respecting, real people like Rabbi Silver, Yerushalayim, Tzaddik.
I have a question. Follow.
Tell me, who here has a big picture of a Silfin on their wall?
No, I don't.
Who here would like a picture of a Silfin on their
I
wall?
didn't take a picture of him.
I wish.
Product of an American Avodah Zarah.
I follow, Bye.
What?
Here we go. Follow up.
Avodah Zarah mamish in America.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Rami! Shalom Aleichem.
You got the email? I guess you got the email.
This is what I wanted to teach you today.
I follow.
That the story of the Megillah is relevant even to us, even if we're not doing Avodah Zarah.
I have a question.
Even if we're not bowing down to Haman and Avodah Zarah. But it's a question of what do we give our respect to? Is it Tom Brady? Is it Ryan Terrell? Or is it Rabbi Silver?
Rabbi Sulfin.
Rabbi Silver!
Rabbi Terrell.
Yes,
Mr. Stern!
The second one. Rabbi Willard.
Professor Stern!
Rabbi
or Professor.
Rabbi Mordechai Willig!
Yeah.
What? What's some called?
Reb Simcha Willig!
Rabbi Willard.
Rabbi Avraham Willig!
Kiva.
Rabbi Akiva Willig!
Who's
No.
Akiva?
His brother.
Rav Schechter!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rabbi Penner!
Penner.
Right, fine. That was you remember.
Tversky!
Oh.
Rav Soloveitchik!
Hoorah.
This is where we need to be giving respect and honor.
We stand up.
We have pictures of Rav Soloveitchik on our walls, not Tom Brady. Because we want to show honor and respect to the Rabbanim who lead us, and not to the football players who win football games.
Can I tell you something? That we have to.
There are a few questions here, yes. My cousin goes first, he's my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm Levi.
You go
Yes,
second
stand
because
up.
you're a Levi.
Right.
Just stand up for everyone that comes in the room.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Guys, stand up for Rabbi Willig right now.
Exactly.
I'm in the room already. Okay. Menachem Aaron.
Can I hear a question? I'm assuming the answer is no, but I don't want to check. Based on your logic, am I allowed to take a picture of my team from championship run on my wall, and then I'll
The answer is...
assuming no.
The answer is that you could do it if you have a picture of a Schechter there.
I'm thinking. Sure.
That's the answer.
So we have a picture of Schechter.
Yes.
Max had a question.
Actually, what about politics? Like,
No, you can't have the pulse.
Oh man.
wait, this is gonna sound crazy, but I have a photo tile next to the next to my bedroom door. Right next to my bedroom door, I have the photo tile, me and, alright, you'll probably recognize his name, and my cousin Avi Berkowitz. You heard him, right?
But he's a very good Jew and a tzaddik, so he's got a picture.
He's my cousin, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're related to a tzaddik.
Yeah.
You're bringing peace to the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's my first
okay.
cousin. He's my first cousin.
Oh, that's okay. He's your first cousin.
Pepper Sharabowski.
Oh, now we're talking. Rebelsky, a big tzaddik. Wow. Anyone else have a picture of a tzaddik?
Nope.
No.
Maybe.
So maybe we could work out that we could take a picture with a chapter or
I don't know, but
the chavra, and we could print it out, and we can give it to everyone like a 8 by 11, so they could put it on their wall.
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we could,
why?
I love that.
I think it'd be right. I think it's right. We should do that. If we can, we can do it.
He's not my
Everyone should-
colleague, not my friend.
Maybe we could put it.
Bro, would you do it? Max,
We
would
can
you do it?
laminate it.
If we got you a picture, would you?
We'll
Laminate it. Laminate, definitely.
it.
I can try.
Like we could put a production, ask them to laminate it, 8 by 11. It doesn't have to be a huge picture. Everyone can put it on the wall in the dorm. You know,
Yeah, I like
a
it.
picture of
I
a
like
chapter
it.
and.
I want my chef. I have a picture of Lubavitch Rebbe in my wallet.
Very
Let's see.
nice. Let's see. Everyone show up. Everyone look. Let's see. We want to see it.
Alright?
See.
Look.
Wow. Show it to everyone else. Beautiful.
Sounds like
Wow. Wow. Yes, Max.
He passed
So-
away. Right?
So Avi Berkowitz is my first cousin. Yeah, that's why that's.
So your name is Max Berkowitz?
No. So let me shorten out our history. So my mom my mom's maiden name was Berkowitz.
Oh.
Before she married my dad, but she died like she died in a car accident when I was 5 and a half, and and so my mom's brother, my uncle Ephraim, he.
Ephraim?
Yeah. So I have a cousin Ephraim and an uncle Ephraim.
Who's that?
Just
Like crazy, my last name is Efraim.
look. So my uncle Ephraim is my mom's brother, and he's Avi Berkowitz's dad, and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
You're related to Avi Berkowitz. Wow. Beautiful.
yeah, he's my first cousin, yeah.
Okay, so I want to just bless you. I don't want to dominate the shiur. I want to bless you and myself and Rabbi Sofen and Rabbi Stern, you said? Professor Stern?
Mr. Stone.
Professor Stern, that we should all be zocha to show ourselves and others what's important in
I have
life.
simchas. I have a simcha.
And we should have simchas.
I have a simcha.
And we should have tremendous learning and davening this year.
Amen.
Amen.
I have a
Zocha
simcha.
to Tzidkenu. B'meira b'yameinu
Guys,
v'namar
just
amen.
remember,
Amen.
guys,
Thanks so
Rabbi
much.
Willig, has so many things on his plate.
Thanks so
He
much,
gave us
Rabbi
his
Willig.
time.
Yeah.
Rabbi Willig teaches us, guys, the most important thing you can give someone
I have
is
a
your
simcha.
time, right?
Yeah.
So thank you, Rabbi Willig, for coming.
I have a
Thank you for
simcha.
having me. Thank you, Rabbi Sofen, for having me.
Every teacher wants, every Jewish teacher wants to be
I
like
have a
that.
simcha.
wish.
My simcha had a boy.
I don't know. Thank you so
Someone we
much.
know who's in Speaker, like we were talking about.
Go
who
call
wants to
me.
be like
I'll
that.
call him. Yenny's sister had a boy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's so great to be here.
Guys,
So great.
I have a simcha.
You guys,
Yenny had a simcha.
this is the best year.
Yenny's sister had a boy. Yenny's sister. You know
My
Yenny's
sister had a boy. I'm my grandmother.
Max, want to say bye to Rabbi Willig?
My
Take care.
cousin.
You said
Danny,
this.
you want to say bye?
It's your brother and sister. It's your brother and sister.
Thank you so much.
It's your brother and sister.
Let's ready for more simplest. Ready for more simplest. Okay, now we're gonna
Max, want to
have.
say bye?
Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking up your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. I was sleeping and then I get the time ran out. And I wasn't sure if you guys over here.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I
Fred Stern, was it okay? Yeah, that was fantastic.
I have to say something.
That concludes this week's episode. Thank you to Simcha, Danny, and Avrami for contributing their Divrei Torah this week. Thanks again to our special guest, Rabbi Yehuda Willig. Thank you to Max, our video editor, who is using Makor's lovely brand new logo on YouTube. Thanks to Danny, our YouTube manager. I'm your sound engineer, Rabbi Shore. Thank you for listening, and Shabbat Shalom.